Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, September 11th. Okay, happy Patriots Day. I want to say happy 9/11, but it's not really a happy thing. But it's where we celebrate the people who lost their lives due to a bunch of dumbasses. We'll just leave it there. But so anyways, numbers for today are 11 and 23. So it's about manifesting in the physical realm a particular goal. Okay, and 23 is the number of confidence. It's also equals 2 and 5. So there's a change in a particular goal, or you have to have confidence in where you're heading. And also today we have, oh, I lied. That's tomorrow. I was gonna say we have a 369 code, and we actually do. We have 369. We have Mars squaring Jupiter at 15 degrees, which adds an additional 15 and 15. That equals 6. And with the 9th month, the 21st universal month, and the 12th universal year, that would be 369. So there's definitely something that's being created. It's a particular goal, and it would be having to do with your boundaries or your confidence, a change in how you're serving someone. So it's almost like you changed your mind, or you're exerting your changing where you stand on a particular goal. It's like changing your mind, okay? And with Mars squaring Jupiter, that's over enthusiasm, hastiness, impulsiveness, extremist temperament. It's restless, it's extravagant, and that's just the generic meaning. But what I see with Mars and Virgo squaring Jupiter and Sagittarius, Mars and Virgo would be action, energy, taking action on Virgo, which would be service or your health or details. So taking action on details. Squaring would be friction. So taking action on details goes against Jupiter and Sagittarius, which would be expansion, opportunity. Okay, so it's almost like quashing something or keeping something from getting out of hand. So you could have taken away energy from something, energy or something from somebody. You stopped serving somebody, or you began serving somebody, and you're adamant about it. This is the bottom line. This is where you stand. Okay, so careful, guys, today. The energy can be, see? The energy can have you jumping. Let's see, the overenthusiasm, hastiness, and impulsiveness with, it's like not letting your anger expand, could be, or not letting you're nipping it in the bud. There we go. That's the correct phrase that I was looking for. Nipping something in the bud before it gets out of hand. Okay, look at that. So this would be my Jupiter Wheel of Fortune card. Luck, expansion. So right there, there's the square to Jupiter and Sagittarius. Not letting something get out of hand, not letting something expand, not letting something grow. So it could be like restraining or stopping or holding back energy, action. And the thing is, for some of you guys, it can be in different houses. You know, it's about the details or a flaw and not letting it grow. So for like, let's see, how do I give an example of this? Oh, okay. So Virgo, if somebody has it in their 6th house, you know, in terms of Virgo, this could be like a cut you noticed. It's starting to get infected. So it's like taking action, Mars and Virgo, taking action on the detail, and not allowing it to get any bigger, not allowing things to get any worse. Okay, so if you did have an injury, and Mars can be surgery, having to do with needles or shots. So you might be getting a shot. You might be looking into a surgery. Mars is also about war and weapons and ammunition. It's also cuts and bruises, fire. So a lot of you guys may have noticed something, and you're giving it all your attention in order to keep it from spreading, or to keep it from getting worse, or to keep it from growing, expanding. Okay, so Distant Horizons card, like I was saying, it's exactly what I was just telling you about Mars squaring Jupiter and Sagittarius. Okay, not allowing something to grow, or not allowing something to gather momentum, Empress. Okay, so for some of you guys, ooh, I don't know why. Yes, I do know why, because they're telling me. The first thing that popped into my head was abortion. So some of you maybe, and I'm not against, I'm not anti, and I'm not pro. I'm all for what suits you individually. It's not my job to judge, right? It is definitely not my job to judge someone, and it's not your job either. It's just your job to love. So some of you guys out there, you may be considering an abortion. Some of you guys, the Empress beautifies everything. Okay, so you may be putting a cap on the tendency to give someone or something attention, maybe a particular idea. With Virgo, analysis paralysis. You're trying not to get into that spin or tap into that anger. Okay, so they're bringing my attention to the scales of justice in the Empress. Empress is, it's Venus. It's Venus. Okay, so, Taurus and Libra, some kind of comfortable relationship. There's something going on. Justice. Not letting your irritation about an injustice grow. Let me clarify Distant Horizons anymore. Anything else? Okay. Oh, look at that. 8 of Swords and 4 of Wands. Okay, so 8 of Swords, guilt, stressing, indecision. Sometimes it's not being able to make a decision. In this case, I feel like you're not letting something stress you out, which is actually what I've just been saying. Okay. 4 of Wands. This is 11-11. If you guys didn't know it, actually on the full moon in Pisces on tomorrow, Friday the 13th, we have an 11-11 portal. And that is, not only do we have an 11-11 portal, we also have a 0-point energy. That is when Mercury conjuncts Venus in Virgo at 29 degrees. So 29 and 29 indicates a karmic mastery with an open portal to be able to talk. Mercury conjunct Venus is charm of speech. Okay, being balanced with mental activities and love of art and beauty. So yeah, putting a cap on it, maybe having something balanced and not going to one side or the other. It feels diplomatic, but this is the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is not diplomatic. This one comes from the heart. So the fact that you're keeping your heart from growing in terms of injustice, you're fielding anger. You're fielding anger, and you're also recognizing that you don't want to go into that pattern of thought. You're not going to lock yourself into thinking a particular way. It is not the correct way to cope with something, and it is in fact quite I completely lost what I was going to say. It will only stunt your growth if you give in to the analysis paralysis of the Virgo energies that are present. Okay, but also at the same time, we have 4 of Wands. which is going after what you want. Okay, so there is somebody who's working hard to stay at a medium. They're trying not to get themselves upset, and they're also trying not to be overly happy. Okay, happy medium, again, trying to maintain a happy medium. For some of you guys, you are a happy medium, but you're just trying to keep that happy part. Can we clarify unexpected income, please? And, you know, the Empress, she's trying to establish that pattern of behavior by not letting things unseat her, not letting things get to her. With Virgo season, there's issues in regards to health and how you're serving people and how it affects your health. So if something's making you feel really stressed, then you know it's not good for you. Okay, and you don't want to get comfortable with it. What you want to do is fight it and get to the point where you can unconsciously field 1111, unconsciously field any kind of stress. You move through it. Okay, yeah, it's very stressful when there's an injustice. It really is, but if you do not maintain a happy medium, what happens is you go out of balance, and which makes it hard to listen to your intuition and your messages and your divine guides. Okay, unexpected income. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 9 of Cups. Look at that. Another 4. 4, 4, 9, 9, 9. And here's another 9. So we have 4 9s, guys. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is 9 also. We have 5 9s. Three, 6, 9. So we've got 3, 6, 9 codes in here too. There's definitely something that's being created today. Nine, 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay, so unexpected income. 9 of Pentacles is abundance. You've got a lot of projects on the table. You're not wanting to squander energy, and this is the reason why you're trying to maintain that balance, that happy medium. You're not going to waste your resources, so you might find you have a little bit of extra energetic resources. So you're trying to recoup your time, your money, your attention. You cannot get time back, but it's like you're trying to get time for yourself. Maybe you've been expending too much energy on other people, and you would like to get that back. Okay, but you're not going to freak out about it, and you're not going to let it stress you out. You're just going to keep going about your business, doing your normal daily functioning, living your best life to the best of your abilities. And you're going to find that because you're not stressing on this, you have a little bit of extra energy. Unexpected income is usually something small. It's a drop in the bucket. It's coins. It's like a rebate. It's like getting a rebate or getting extra minutes on your phone. It's a bonus. It's a little bonus, though. It's not anything significant, albeit, you know, we have to appreciate the little things. So if somebody gives you something small, you definitely have to be grateful for it. But we do have the number 5 today. Okay, so you could definitely manifest some kind of surprise or some kind of gift. Or just maintaining calm may be a gift to someone else when things could have got out of control. This is also about being single and having many interests. There's just you. You've got a lot on your plate. A lot of things are dividing your interest at the moment, and it's kind of like it feels like you're going to have the time to do them also. or you're going to be able to do something extra that you weren't able to do, that you wouldn't have been able to do had you been spinning and stressing on whatever this situation was. Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Cups. Four of Cups is not being happy. So there's a definite release, there's a definite purge. Not sure about the unconditional love though. It doesn't look like there's angry. It feels pretty diplomatic. We are moving into the Libra season. So this is a sign of something wrapping up. Here is the time and the attention I owe you, or I owe this. I'm not giving anymore. I'm not happy. Here's your money back. Nine and Nine of Wands. Discipline. This can also be my, this is also my prison card. Locked up. Not committed. Okay, somebody's being released from their obligation, or they release themselves from an obligation, and they're coming to get something from you. This is like a wrap up, a final tie up. So you made the payment and you needed to pay. You don't really want to deal with them anymore. You're not happy. But it's kind of like you're confronted. You're kind of trapped. There's no way around it. You have to deal with this person, but you're happy because you're getting closure. Here you go. Satisfying a debt, paying somebody something you owe them, and releasing it. Yeah, it's almost like payback, but it's not payback. It's an exchange. So they were waiting to receive something. It's like somebody you were entangled with. This could be in business, this could be in home, but it's kind of like they set out on their own. They weren't interested in you. They'd had other options, so they decided to go elsewhere. Okay, they weren't happy with being stuck with you, and then you're kind of hoping that they would go away too. So it's kind of like they came up for, I want to say, the last paycheck, or to clean out their desk. It's a closeout. Coming to collect their belongings. Yeah, somebody's coming to collect their belongings and get their last paycheck, or get whatever's owed to them. 15 and 14. We've got 15 and 14, so it kind of goes backwards. Lovers. Lovers is representative of Gemini. We do have a number 15 today, though, okay? And that is alchemy. It's a change in expression of boundaries, okay? This is in regards to a habit, how you've expressed your boundaries in the past, okay? Kind of go backwards. Somebody might say, hey, don't go there, okay? You're trying hard to stay a happy medium, and somebody might be, they might think that you might actually lose your cool, or they might be like, hey, you know, don't, just let it go, make the right choice. Lovers is about making the wise choice. It's about habits, it's about patterns, it's about being attached at the hip, your partner, the person who backs you up, the person who has your back. So there, in this intense situation, it did feel a little intense, and they may have been like, all right, you need to cool your jets. So they're kind of bringing you back down. They kept you, that's what the Mars squaring Jupiter is. They were keeping you from going too far. It's like, hey, they might have had to interject, like, relax, I got this, or I'll take care of this kind of deal. But there's definitely a hand out telling you to chill. When actually you don't need to be told to chill. You've got it because you're already keeping that happy medium. Okay. Message of concern is, it's a negative card. Okay, so yeah, somebody could think that you're going to act out or make the wrong choice. They could probably feel a little bit of anxiety, but it's not actually anxiety. It's just the energy of Mars and Jupiter together. Not necessarily anxiety, but you could have worked yourself up, but you weren't going to go there. They may have said, don't go there, and you answered back, well, I wasn't going to go there, but I understand you. Thanks for keeping an eye on me, or thanks for checking me, you know. The Fool and Eight of Wands. Okay, so the fact that these two are reversed, when the Fool is reversed, it's like you're not fully trusting. So somebody, it's almost like they micromanage you. They might have stepped over you and said, hey, don't get out of hand, when you already had control of yourself. Okay, and the thing was, there was no signs that you were going to let things get out of control. But it feels like this person who, you know, they have a habit of coming up behind you and saying, don't do this or don't do that. They had some kind of level of authority over you, so they just assumed that you were going to act out because that's what anybody else would have done. I think basically they just wanted you to remain respectful when actually you were, but you could have gone there, but you checked yourself at the same time they checked you. Yeah, they're checking you. That's funny. Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, they didn't trust, even though you gave no sign, it was just to bring you back down to earth. Okay, so it's not an irritating situation. You got this. It's just a minor, well, you didn't let it get out of hand. That's basically all that this was saying. You didn't go to extremes, and you didn't jump the gun, or you weren't impatient. Yep, it's at work. Okay. This definitely has to do with work, with your occupation, not necessarily in the home, unless you work in the home. But it's definitely having to do with your business, maybe a client or a customer or a vendor that you have to deal with. Can we clarify occupation, please? And it looks like this reading is pretty much going to be over before it started because there's not a lot of information. Well, not a lot of big transits or anything, but it basically looks like it's a mellow day. Nothing to get freaked out about. Okay, occupation is a 7, so this is definitely in regards to somebody, a partner, or somebody that you've worked with. 7 is partnership. Okay, it's also Libra, so it's about justice, injustice, partnership, harmony. So yeah, somebody could have been a Libra that said, hey, cool your jets. Moon and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so just like it says over here, you kind of wanted this person out. They were on their way out, so you wanted them to come up and tidy up so you can have complete closure. Tomorrow, I lied. Friday is the full moon in Pisces at 21 degrees. It's also Friday the 13th. So this is like a major, major closure. Okay. Look at that. The moon. Okay. The moon is still in... what's before Pisces? Aquarius. The moon is still in Aquarius. Okay, so this could be how you're feeling, unconscious thoughts about this person. With the moon in Aquarius, it's about groups. Yeah, so basically, you want them out. This person is no longer a client, no longer a vendor, no longer a employee or a co-worker. This person doesn't have anything more to do with your business. Okay, so I don't know, they may have been ousted, they may have chosen to leave themselves. Somebody may think, the one that had your back over here, I think I said it earlier about them possibly thinking that you may have anxieties, but it's just the energy of Mars. The impulsivity can look like anxieties, but it has nothing to do with anger. It's just wanting to move forward, okay? And getting this person out, giving them back, giving them what's due them, you know. Oh, here's your stapler. Take it and go. Have a nice day. Oh, this belongs to you. Even though you gave it to me, here, have a nice life. This is, you know, the karmic tie-up, wrap-up. It's not completely over yet. But for the most part, they already came and claimed their physical property. Mars and Virgo, claiming your physical property. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, what else? Yeah, this is, you're no longer welcome here, or you're not a vendor here anymore. So this is like relief. It's being alleviated of having to deal with somebody who, I want to say, committed a minor infraction. It's just business. It is definitely just business. There's no anger here. There's no getting upset. It's maintaining that illusion of calm and dealing with things in a business-like way. You know, we are in the moon in Aquarius, so it's a detachment. No wonder I kept getting that diplomatic. It's diplomatic, okay? Aquarius is about strategy. It's also about manipulation, but not in a bad way. It's a particular way of handling or dealing with somebody, being friendly, but not being too intimate, and then releasing somebody. You know, I almost want to say, you know, thank you for choosing us, but there's no thanks here. I mean, it's already understood, you know. You don't have to say, I appreciate the time that you put in, or there's none of that. There's nothing personal going on. It's all cold, distant. Here's your belongings. This is what I owe you. Have a nice day. The end, basically. Very reserved and detached. No anger, no nothing. It's just business. So yeah, there's definitely something that you're dealing with in your business that, okay, I accidentally let one go. And I don't mean a fart, I mean this card. Okay, so can we get one word? Look at that. They want to come flying out. I was going to say one word of advice. Okay. So they want, yeah, that's what this is. They're reminding you to be gentle. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Don't go to an environment that will breed negative energy. Happy medium, guys. Happy medium. Life review. Archangel Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, well, you know, this is part of it. Getting this person out. This person is no longer in alignment. Either you were a stepping stone or they were a stepping stone. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. And I think I did mention that, you know, Mars is in Virgo, so it could have everything to do with your health and not letting something get out of hand, but addressing that issue before it becomes a major issue. Okay, addressing the annoyance before it becomes a major issue and eliminating it. And this situation at work too. Addressing a minor annoyance and not letting it become a major issue. Beautiful. Good way to sum it up. Okay, counselor, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay, so be diplomatic, guys. If it's just business, keep it business. Don't get too angry. Don't let somebody push you around. Okay, this is a permanent way of being that we are exercising. Okay, when you're seeing somebody out of your life, just You know, you don't even have to thank them. You can be thankful that they're leaving, but you don't have to say that. If you say that, that's being vindictive, and that's not where we're headed in this, okay? That is definitely not where we're headed in this. But just keep reminding yourself, it's just business, okay? It's just business. It's not like I'm trying to get a divorce. It's like we're tying things up business-wise. Okay, cutting out contracts, cleaning up contracts, or this is like the end to a promise. Somebody may have, I want to say filched or fudged. Somebody, what is that word I'm looking for? They may change their mind, renege. They may have reneged on something that they had promised, or reneged on a contract, and you're eager to just tie that up, and then also you had to let them know that they're not getting anything additional to them because they broke a promise or they broke their contract, and you basically have to, it's just business, okay? You can't take it personally. All right, guys, I'm out for today. Love you. Take care.